effect of mean stress, that is what we will be doing about this. This is the type of to showcase what the applied load correspond and what exactly the mean stress correspond to. It's properly done. Okay, so it is understandable. When you talk R is equal to -1, mean load or stress equal to 0, because I have been telling you R and mean stress are interrelated. So that is a fully reverse, because equal magnitude equal positive negative. So you can have a negative, what you are talking about, who are asking the question, it can be R is equal to less than -1. It is a qualitative picture, right? You can have a positive thing, but you can have more negative. So where sigma minimum is less than 0. And the justification is generally it doesn't induce any damage and compression, so you can ignore it. And if stress ratio is 0, obviously your mean stress will be middle with that, but minimum stress will be 0. Then R is you can have R within -1 to 0, or you can have high amplitude things which is between 0 to 1. When R equal to 1 is a quasi-static. There is no fluctuation, only you are static, quasi-static. So it can also occur in the negative side also. There is another way of representation of stress amplitude versus the mean stress. If it is tension, that addresses your question also. If you are telling something small tension and more positive, maybe this one, right? Yeah, more negative. So it is defined as R infinity, stresses infinity. Obviously doesn't show what is R is equal to, okay. And if you have a yeah, tension and compressor, yeah, this one, right? Or this one, yeah, compression tension, yeah. In that case, yeah, this is defined as compressor, but this may contribute. Your mean stress, you see, your amplitude, can you see the mean stress? So they may contribute, unless you justify that this amplitude is beyond 5 and 10 to the power 8 for aluminum, or if it 10 to the power 6, means stress level is less than endurance limit for ferrous material, you can justify infinite life. But for aluminum alloy, still mean is positive. Though your minimum thing is negative compared to the maximum, which within R is equal to -infinity to -1, they may contribute. Okay. This is another way of doing compression. Then R is equal to infinity. Pulsating compression is called, is alternating state. Then R is equal to 0. Then between 0 and more than 1 is quasi-static things. So tension or compressive mean loads and fully reverse load are prevalent in all fields of engineering. Example of different mean loads is, if you take a monitor the suspension of automobile vehicle, you do get fluctuation, something of course crossing 0, but there are less number compared to the large number of stresses. Range is minimum, I mean in the negative side. So it is mostly compressive. So if you talk about transmission load, again you have some of them is coming crossing positive, but majority of them they are in the positive. So it will be mean stress, positive stress, and some cases like a bracket vibration, where it is a R is equal to -1, where mean stress is 0. These are the example. So to see the practical example, a thin or thick walled pressure vessel subject to the cyclic internal pressure represent a component subject to mean tensile stresses. Okay, though it will be in pressurized and pressure will be constant, but if there is a fluctuation or thing, for example your gas cylinder, so once you filled it and filled it up, it is a constant, right? But once it is exhausted, you give for refilling, that is a one cycle of pressure cycling is occurring. But as long as the gas are compressed inside, it will be always in tension. No, there is nothing on fluctuation, but there is so one level to other level is coming, but they are in static load. But the cylinder is subjected to cyclic loading when it get emptied and refilled it. That will be one cycle. So here, and another example is helical compression springs are actually under torsion, but the applied cyclic forces involve compression. All the time it will be compression, mean stress will compression. This is the example of top one showing the positive mean stress, is showing the negative.